I'm Anne Kane, and I'm the president of the board of directors at Sunrise. We now have over 115 to 120 riders a week during term time. We have 52 children on site at camp every day for all of July and August. We have a Little Britches Club that runs in the spring and the fall on Saturdays for 5 Saturdays in a row, and that encompasses getting to know horses. It's an introduction to horses, working with the miniature horses, and our butterfly garden and nature. It's just everything about the country which children from the city can enjoy.
My name's Maggie Morris, and my daughter Lucy Morris was diagnosed with autism, moderate to severe autism, when she was 2.5 years old. Our son Jeremy, who's now 9, is neurotypical, and this is a camp where they can both come and be together. Sunrise is amazing for us because we've tried other camps in the community, but when we do that, we need to hire a separate one-on-one for our daughter, and autism comes with a lot of sensory processing issues. Our daughter has language processing issues, so she doesn't necessarily understand instructions. She's also a big flight risk, so somebody has to watch her all the time. And for a typical camp, the cost of a one-on-one can be twice the cost of the camp subscription. So that's a very expensive week of camp for our kids. Here at Sunrise, my daughter can come and she's just a camper because the groups are small. All of the staff are incredibly well trained, and I was worried initially when I came, do I have to hire a one-on-one? And they said, no, this is what we do. This is our camp. You know, Lucy can just be herself here.
We had a little girl who comes from Kitchener actually, but goes to the Milton School for the Deaf. And when she came with her worker, she was nonverbal, but her worker was nonverbal as well. And we didn't know that. Even the parent didn't realize. So we had to communicate with a pad and paper. But this little girl sat down with her group, and within 10 minutes, she'd given them all names in sign language, and they were playing duck, duck, goose, and you couldn't hear a word, and they were having fun.
I keep waiting for Jeremy to notice that he's at a camp that's been designed for children with special needs, and he's never said a word. I don't think he notices. I think campers are campers, and kids are enjoying themselves, and to him this is just camp. So that's where I feel Sunrise has been tremendously successful in its integration. It was designed as a camp for children with special needs, but it has integrated neurotypical children and developmentally typical children so that you have this wonderful community that really represents the world out there. And everyone's just having fun. It's a great summer for them.
We've got children who came through the public school system who are now 6 foot tall and coming back to be helpers. And many of the young people with special needs, you know, are high functioning and can be leaders in training. And that's really important for us to develop that program because they feel needed and they feel appreciated, and that's important. They need a place in this community as well.
Coming to Sunrise, I never have any worries about her. She's excited to get up in the morning. She's excited to come here. She knows she's well taken care of. And I think that that's the bottom line, is it's fun, but she knows that she doesn't need to have anxiety because she's very well taken care of and all of her needs will be met.
We just see incredible progress because they're given the space to be able to be themselves, and they're given the support to be themselves. So sometimes we hear the first word from a child with autism on the back of a horse because they want their horse to move forward, so they'll say walk on. Imagine if you've always been in therapy ever since you were born almost, and all of a sudden you're on a 1,000-pound horse, and you are, even though you've got a leader and maybe 2 sidewalkers, but you've got the reins and you feel you're in charge. Big impact. Generally, it is just hard work raising that dollar. So the donors are very, very special people. We really do try to recognize those donors and make them feel special because they are. We couldn't exist without them.
This is the only camp that we know of that's like this. And it just, it warms my heart. So thanks.